Um, Also, you notice that Mr. Wallace's eyes keep going over to the area, and he kind of like looks a little like, huh, like, and then he'll look at something else.
So did you stop the Joker from making the loggers already or no?
I'm sorry, what was that again?
I was asking the other person, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's okay.
What was that?
Did you stop the Joker from making the loggers already or no?
No.
Yeah, because we probably don't know how to stop him. Do we want to stop him?
Well, we don't know where he is.
Do we want to join him? He's my favorite person. He kind of liked me. We could find him and like join in the effort.
No, he didn't kill you or let you die either. So he's a step up from Freddy right there.
I'm special.
She's so very special. Sorry, old song. You guys sit there staring at the building. People are going by dressed in hats. They tip their hat at you. Happy Friday.
Go away.
At least that's one good thing, that you'll make sure that no one messes with us, because you'll just...
See?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean one good thing? I do many good things.
Well, I didn't say... Like, no, that is one
Of
good
the
thing.
many good things I do, yes.
Well, you better calm yourself now, okay?
I'm very calm. Stop it.
Stop what?
Stop saying
Why?
me to be calm.
Why are you getting so worked up? There's no reason for that.
You're too calm. Stop it. Yes. It's
Because
very...
if there's not an Amberite jumping up my ass right now, everything else is cake. Everything else is cake. What's wrong?
Nothing.
So, tell me about your parents.
No.
Yes, tell me about your mother.
No. I told you about my parents many times already, okay? I don't know why are you so interested in my parents all the time?
You know, just try to make you feel better about life. Has anybody told you that you're doing a good job today?
I'll just look at him, people.
We'll go over to the general store.
Okay. Yeah. You guys mosey over to the general store, and let's see, Super Duper Mart. They have a big display coming soon. Ovaltine, kids get your free decoder ring. Ovaltine ring giveaway coming soon. According to fine print, the time specified is, they don't have one specified, and there'll be one per customer and stuff. And yeah, they sell several different products here. TV dinners and aluminum trays, Kruger beer, Happy Pies, Gunderson's unshelled nuts, nut, so good, Washo detergent, etc.
I walk over to the stand with Mildred. I can pick up a Happy Pie. I buy her a Happy Pie.
They wrap it in brown paper and tie it with twine and return it to you. And after getting your assurance that it should be charged to the bed and breakfast.
I don't need pie.
Yes, you do.
I will put the pie in your face.
No, no need for that.
It's wrapped up in brown paper currently.
I will unwrap
Okay.
it.
Are you taking out the plastic as well?
Okay.
Are you going to take it out of the plastic so that you can jam it in this? When you open the plastic and they're taking it out, all of a sudden this fucking kid jumps on your back as he uses his surprise round in combat, and he's screaming, "I am the happy pie guy!" And round one, heroes are surprised, threatening, well, no, nothing's approved. He begins trying to beat the shit out of you. He's screaming, "All the happy pies are for me!" And he's ineffectually smacking on you and shit. And next round. You don't know where this fucking kid came from. Heroes are first, villains are second. Threatening this child with a lawyer is approved. And Mildred, what are you going to do? You've got a kid literally on your back screaming at you, "I am the happy pie guy!"
Can I just like take his hand and like hold him by his hand in
Give
the
me
air?
a grapple versus his grapple. He's pretty good at grapple. You're right now struggling to get him off your back. What is your grapple percentage?
75.
Oh, you're pretty good at grapple. So roll a 65 or less, and then you've got him hanging from the air.
Yeah.
Right, he is currently hanging from the air. It looks like he's dressed as a really poor street urchin, and he's struggling wildly. Doc Fulton, what are you going to do? She's holding him up like a piñata. You recognize the kid, I believe. Yeah,
No.
I think you might.
Who is it?
I'll give you a hint, because maybe you do or maybe you don't know him. He is from a different zone. No? Okay, never mind. It's some fucking street urchin looking kid screaming about his happy pies.
I will get your parents if you don't stop this.
Yeah. Cool, take card. Jeff, what are you going to do?
I grab another happy pie.
All right. And
I walk over to the cashier and towards the cashier to buy
no
it.
problem. The kid attempts to kick the woman with no name because he has no survival. He's thrashing around right now. Next round. He is not giving up either. He says, "All the happy pies belong to me." Heroes are first, villains are second, and get reinforcements. Standing still, looking stunned is approved. And Mildred, you're first. You see other fucking street urchins come flooding in the front door going, "The happy pies!"
Can I use the? I have
You've got the
boy
one.
in my hand. Can I use him as a weapon against the other?
Do you want to
street
throw them
urchins?
at the other kids?
Well, I just.
Oh, you're using them to beat the other children with. All right. Go ahead and give me a club at half, as he is a rather unwieldy, struggling little shit. Not like when you tear an arm off somebody and it doesn't struggle around afterward.
Oh, clap.
Yep.
Right.
He'll be doing a good D8, though, if you can hit the air kids.
You'll
Yeah.
see.
And they got less than 10 hit points, too, because they're only children.
They don't
Okay.
like it.
And Chris, what are you going to do? You're just looking at all these fucking kids come mobbing in.
I just get out of the store.
Okay. And Jeff, what are you going to do?
Purchase the happy
No
pie
problem.
from the cashier.
Right. The kids for their round, they all come in. Two of them work on kicking the shit out of Mildred. The others grab all the happy pies off the shelf. The two on Mildred, the new ones, kick ineffectually at her shins. The one that she's holding attempts to bite her arm. Ooh, almost. And right, next round. They're not giving up, Mildred. It reminds you as a child dealing with any kind of authority figure. So next round, heroes are first, villains are second. Wit is approved. Yana, what are you going to do?
Just try to smash the kid that is trying to kick me with the kid I'm
Give me a
holding.
club roll at half as you begin beating one child with using another. Good news, you'll inflict damage on both children, though, if you can actually hit at half. No? Okay, you're flailing around the kid, and he's like, "Ah!" And Chris, wit is approved. What do you do?
I start trying to usher the kids out of the store.
Okay, give me a leadership roll. And Jeff, what are you up to?
As I purchased the
He's wrapping it for
happy
you,
pie,
going, they sure like
I'm
the sugar.
I'm stopping her from wrapping it, and I take it. No, I don't need wrapping.
He looks at you. He stops wrapping it and just looks at you like you just said, "You ever fuck a puppy?" You know, he has that look on his face. Like, all right, and next round. Villains are first. Taking damage from these little shits is approved. Chris, did you make? No, you didn't make your leadership. Cool. The kids continue trying to kick Mildred to death. One of them fumbles. One of them actually kicks Mildred, inflicting 1 point of damage and giving her a card as she has taken damage from a foe, so draw a card. And the one that fumbled gets the draw 2 cards. Okay, he drops nothing, and he had no money. So, yeah, he has no possessions and no money, so he is unaffected by his fumble. Meanwhile, the other kids are getting shown out by Doc Fulton as they're carrying their happy pies off, and the one that you're holding tries to bite you. That worked. 3 points. Ow. 1 real 2 stun as he sinks his teeth into you like he's a little vampire. Doc Fulton is currently getting the rest of them out of the store. And, okay, so he's doing that unless he wants to change stuff. Jeff, the guy is just holding the happy pie, and he goes, but all purchases should be wrapped, sir.
I snatch it from his hand.
Give me a grapple roll at plus 30 as he's not moving. But it's still possible for you to miss or accidentally lunge over the counter. No, to plus 30, you make it. You've got the happy pie.
All right, I head over to where Mildred is with the kid.
That's just.
And go, here, have a happy pie.
Okay, and Mildred, what do you do?
He doesn't deserve a happy pie.
Are you wanting to beat one child using the other type thing? Go ahead and roll your club at half again as you continue trying to beat the children to death. Words which I've had to say way too often about Mildred.
Yeah, but no.
And we now go to next round. Villains are first, again in standard combat. Throwing the child is approved. And let's see, the 2 kids go for the happy pie, and they grab it and simple action toward the door that Fulton's holding open, like getting the kids out. And Mildred, what do you do?
So I have the last one in my hand.
And throwing him at the others is approved.
So I just try to throw him out of
Give
the
me
door.
a throw roll at full. If you miss, then you will miss the door. He shows him like plow through a display of Calgon. He's like, roll a. Do you have any strength? Is your strength 80 or better?
Yeah.
Oh, roll a D8 damage on a little shit. It's gonna give you a D6, but if your strength's 80 or better, yeah, roll a D8 because you can throw it hard.
Oh no, I'm 79 because I died.
Oh, Mildred, roll a D6. 1 more point of strength. That's all you need. Right, he looks pretty fucking stunned. He's like, hey, I am the happy pie guy, he says, laying there.
See?
And what should hopefully be the last round of combat. Heroes are first, nothing good's approved. Chris, there's 1 left in the store. The rest are all like just rushing away.
I grab him by his foot and I just start dragging him out.
Okay. Yeah. Does anybody else want to do anything odd?
I'm just going to grab the other end of him.
Okay.
And help him usher him
You
out.
guys dump him. You dump his semi-conscious body outside the store and close the door. Cool. Yeah, you've never seen anything like that before, Mildred. And, oh, shit, little fucker drew blood. Blood! Nobody makes you bleed your own blood.
I hate him.
Well, yeah, you hate.
Thank you for the pie. It was very refreshing.
See? You got to beat some kids out of it and everything.
Exactly.
Feel better now?
Kind of, yeah.
Good. I'm glad.
Thank you. So, what are we doing?
Well, I wouldn't mind checking out the building, but we clearly have to do that a little bit later
Yeah.
when there's not people on the street.
Mm-hmm.
So after 5 o'clock.
By the way, Chris, I'd like to point out that
Uh,
everything that just happened is actually the fault of other PCs again. So,
Of course. That's basically the MO around here.
that's some good stuff.
It's not my
Right.
fault. It's not my
Yeah.
fault.
It will be your fault after a few days or something.
You can't wait to leave some messy plot threads laying around, Jeff. That'll make you so happy.
Mm.
Okay, so where would you like? What would you like to do now that you've refreshed Mildred? She seems happier.
Well, we need to wait till a little bit later so that way we can.
Did you want to go check the clams in the meantime?
Yes, thank you.
Ah,
I knew there was something else I wanted to do. I just didn't remember what.
See how useful I am? See?
wow. Take a card, Mildred, for
Two.
keeping him on the straight and narrow. Oh. You guys head over to Clem's Barber Shop. Just so you know, it's like the two different colors of tiles on the ground and alternating patterns on the inside. It's got the red and white striped pole on the outside, very Americana. It's got the big glass window. It says Clem's across it. It's got 4 different barber chairs. It's got a door that goes into the back room. It's got the barber. He's got the big mutton chop sideburns, bald, and he's just kind of standing there going,
Clem,
howdy, what can I do for you for?
Hey, we love you. Are you okay?
He says, warning, odd power buildup occurring in Old Burlington. Warning, entire zone is completely underwater. Be advised, hazardous environment. Warning, power buildup may interfere with, damage, or destroy barbershop and multiverse. Would you like to go there now? Yes? No?
So complete.
no. Do you guys have you need to get. You probably don't. Okay. So we need some kind of breathing apparatus for you guys.
Yeah. I can breathe underwater.
What? What?
I can't. I know.
So we need scuba gear
Can I
for
scoop?
you guys.
G.I. Joe is in the water.
Na.
He's exploring this cave.
I do want to go there.
So we don't lose Clem's and the multiverse. Kind of important.
I like losing the multiverse, you know?
So that means that you are possibly deleted then.
Well, we need to get out of here somehow.
So what? We just leave here, shadow walk to another place, wait for the multiverse to collapse, and then come back when it resets itself?
Sounds nice, no?
No.
I just don't like scuba.
All right. So
Oh, as a quick side note for Doc Fulton, because I don't know how much you've actually investigated New Burlington or Burlington 2.0. Seems much different than Old Burlington. Much bigger, lots more people. Much, much, much. It's been so long since you've gotten to play last, I've forgotten what you know and don't know. This is why you need to be on the schedule at least twice a week, every week. You can,
Yeah, I'll
you
get
can
right
quit
on
your
that.
job and just sit around in your own stink, and
No, I've done that already. I didn't like it very much after a while.
Clem wanders around his barber shop doing barber-ish things. He does have the stuff that they put the combs in that's blue. It smells vaguely like alcohol, but Mildred isn't sure if it's the drinking kind or the not drinking kind. But having a bunch of combs stuck in it isn't good.
I don't think that matters what kind.
Yeah.
I ask him what my designation is.
Well, then let me go into that designation. Clem looks at you and goes, "Ah!"
That's a good
I slap him.
designation.
Okay. The weird thing is it sounded a bit like static combined with some sort of weird scream thing.
Huh, weird. Did I tell you that one time it felt like somebody Trump called me, but it wasn't a Trump call and it was just a voice in my head and it was me?
Interesting.
You know, I just remember it now.
That's what we call you.
It was just a voice in your head. So was it your daughter?
No, it was me.
So you were talking to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So was it the younger version of you or the
No.
older version of you?
No, it was me.
And what did you say to yourself?
That I love myself very much, and I'm great, and then the zone was disconnected and I should run.
What zone was?
That was when the thing happened I told you about last time, when we saw the weird things in the sky, and everything was apocalyptic.
Okay.
Then it reset, so you know.
As Mr. Wallace watches Doc Fulton slowly and painfully pull information out of her. It's like watching somebody who's done one of those rope swallowing tricks, where they swallow a bunch of rope and then their assistant carefully pulls it out. It's like that, but you suspect the end of the rope may be tied to something vital.
Oh, I was just thinking more like pulling intestines out of someone's gut.
Right.
Right.
But you know these things, so is it possible to Trump code somebody just like without Trumps?
I'm sure there could be.
Yeah. Especially if it was like real me or something.
I mean, I at that point, I would think then maybe it might have been your daughter.
But it wasn't her.
But what happens if it was your daughter disguised as you to try to get through to you? Because you would listen to yourself, but you're so stubborn that you wouldn't listen to anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't look...
Especially since it's your daughter and, you have that love-hate relationship.
She doesn't look like she wants to listen to what you're saying.
What do you mean laugh?
Exactly. I know you do, so stop it.
Mm-hmm.
I know more about you than anybody else, probably. You need to quit that, because I'm just going to know.
Mm-hmm.
So quit. Yeah, I know. You can be frustrated. That's fine. You're loud.
I'll have to kill you one day. You know that.
Mhm. Okay, I boop you on the nose and we continue on.
Take a card for booping from nose. He has achieved a new level of familiarity with Mildred. Mr. Walls, give me a 6th sense danger sense roll.
Let me find it on the chart here.
Might be under S or D, I don't know.
I think it's on the S.
Go for the S's.
There it is. Found it. Yep, it's under the S's.
You're thinking that you should boop her on the nose too to achieve a new kind of bonding and rapport with your fumble.
Sure.
Oh, shit.
You didn't deserve this. I punch you.
All right.
I block.
Are you dodging, or are you just going to take it and like it?
No, I said,
Oh,
I'll block.
Right. Give me a fist block roll. He says. Get a crit, Yana, and you can get through that. All you need to do is roll a crit. You can punch him anyway. Otherwise, he has neatly blocked your anti-booping thing. He has neatly blocked your anti-booping thing. It just shows Clem off to one side, and you can see the wheels going like, do I? No. Yeah, he's just like contemplating it, and he's like,
You just earned something with that.
Yeah, that was. I wouldn't have done that, sir.
Yeah, well, whatever.
You're new. You'll.
It shows Clem. He boops himself on the nose discreetly and then just stands there looking a little confused. This is the first time in the Woman with No Name's life that she's ever been double nose booped. In fact, it may even be the first time her nose has been touched by anybody. You still remember when you were a kid and somebody played the I Got Your Nose game, and you're still after that person to kill them.
Yeah.
But and the doctor who spanked you on the ass when you were born, still hunting him down. Haven't found him yet. Could be Fulton, not sure. He doesn't look old enough, but who can say?
I will add their names to the list of people I need to kill.
What a long list that is.
Oh, lighten up, Mildred.
You are going out first.
Fulton, what would you like to do now with your rapidly devolving party? The one guy looks really happy that he spent years learning martial arts to be able to block.
It's understandable.
Oh, yeah. Every 60 seconds, Clem gives a variant of, howdy, what can I do you for? It becomes super repetitive after about 2 minutes. And he always says it fresh every time.
Do you have have you done any shape shifting lately, Mildred?
Me?
Yes.
Well, I can do some things.
No, but have you lately? Like, I pull out one of her cards. Does it work?
Oh,
Have you done any shapeshifting lately, Mildred?
no, I don't think
No, I
I
don't
did.
think so either. So yes, card's still valid. It's still cold.
Hmm.
Oh, like so I can still use it to contact her, right? Okay.
But maybe I don't know if the card isn't from the time before I changed bodies.
Oh, right. Yeah, she's got a whole new body and stuff. You have the regular looking Mildred, not the I'm a teenager Mildred, right? Yeah,
Yes,
doesn't work.
so that doesn't
No,
work.
you just mark that card off. It's never gonna work again.
What if I get into my own body
They need
again?
to paint new cards of you.
So let's go back to the bed and breakfast. I'll try to sketch you.
Okay.
You guys go back to the bed and breakfast. Do. Now, with sketches and stuff, those can only be done during skill whoring times.
Okay.
There's a big discussion on the board.
Really?
Yeah, big discussion on the board.
But
It does make them a lot less useful, I know. But on the other hand, I really don't mind.
I'm glad you don't.
It's for simplicity and stuff. Otherwise, people find reasons to sketch all kinds of shit, whether it's valid or not. Now we're back to painting parties. Now, if you needed it for the mission, I'd allow you to use one of your skill whoring times now. And then you've got the other 9 for the end of mission. Or 2 of your skill whoring, one for sketching, one for trump making. But you can get it done.
I can also sketch myself. I don't know how good I am.
Yeah, you could have her use up hers to make a picture of hers to give to you. Shows her signing it. Yay. Not the Trump, but I am dead sexy in this picture here. You keep it forever or I kill you. Okay.
So if I try to logos summon things, that's
absolutely
okay, or
fine.
that's a skill.
No, well, those are once per day, so that's absolutely fine. Enjoy yourself.
Scuba gear?
I believe that's 2 words. You have a 2-word one? Do you have the...
No.
So you get 1 word.
All right, hold on.
Also with scuba gear, you might get any random scuba gear thing, like a flipper, a mask, a tank with no hoses. A regulator. Regulators, ride.
Might get somebody's bikini top. Oh, wait a minute. That belonged on the beach. Somebody's missing it.
Super awkward for whoever's suddenly missing a bikini top.
Yep.
Yeah. At your level, the logo summoning's great for like yelling whiskey at random and getting a fucking whiskey thing from somewhere. Could be a cup of whiskey, could be a bottle of whiskey, could be just fucking splash of whiskey hitting you in the face.
Could be the whole
Could be a
keg.
keg of whiskey. There's just no telling.
I'm gonna trump over to the embassy and see if we have any scuba gear there. That would be on the. Would it be on someone's? Like, would it be in the inventory somewhere?
Yeah, you can probably look on your bracelet now and try to see if it's in there because they keep a careful list of what's in there. Oh yeah, that's one of the few things that they're really good at because Freddy is good at keeping lists of stuff. I mean, it's either that or go buy some. Unless you have no money, in which case they're just gonna have to learn to fucking hold their breath indefinitely.
While he is looking up the things, I go to the new guy and say, "So, what is something you really like?"
Something I
Give me
really
a
like.
6 sense danger sense roll there, Mr. Wallace.
Something I really like. Sweetwater's Donuts.
What? Donuts? But
Sweetwater's Donuts.
no, I mean something like really important to you. Like donuts are fine, but like something that's really like that if you like, if it disappeared from your life, it would like really break your heart.
Hmm. You?
What?
Oh, take a card, Jeff. Savage.
You don't even know me.
Yeah, so?
Well, so it doesn't make sense. I understand that I'm great, you know, and that people like me. That's normal. I know this, but like I want something that you like really deeply
Doc,
like.
I don't see any scuba gear. They used to have some. I know what they did with it.
Not really sure because I really don't like much.
Huh. Maybe your life is already hell.
Yeah, my life is a hell. That's definitely a true statement.
Yeah?
I think I lived there.
In hell.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Well, we can cleanse over to Guri and get you guys some scuba gear.
Well, like how does scuba work? It's a skill?
Card for Yana.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I just drew a replenish, so if you guys want to ever get all your cards done, let me know.
I think right now Doc Fulton's wondering if he can get a lobotomy somewhere so he can just fucking stare at the wall and be happy.
Yeah. Isn't scuba now tiny modern water?
That is exactly correct.
I don't have that.
Of course not.
Of course, I don't either. So, oh, well, yeah, I have tiny manual water for like canoes, but nothing tiny modern.
Shows him in a canoe underwater.
Yeah. How long can you tread water?
We need a submarine.
Remember that vein that I mentioned? It's been joined by another one, and they're both kind of just pulsing and shit. Because people are always apparently asking Doc Fulton, "Hey, we need you to solve this. Does anybody have the skills to actually go on this mission?" No. And he goes, and then they blame him for not doing it, like it's all him. That's what makes us all very happy and warm inside. Because I call him lazy now. Oh, that's some good shit. I couldn't have set this up better for him.
So, Doc, what you thinking?
I'm thinking about joining the other side, honestly. That's really going through my head at this point.
What? What's the problem? I mean, it's always been known that if you want something done, you ask adventurers to do it, and then of course you can confirm that it will never get done.
I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do now.
You might be able to get them something that would pretty much render them helpless but able to breathe, that you could just kind of drag them along on lines or something from Guri if you have the creds. But of course, it probably costs a lot of creds because everything in Guri is expensive and shit.
Right. And I don't know how to bargain. I have 10 gold on me, and I have 5K in Guri money. So, I mean, I guess we can go and, see what we can find out. Let's go to Clem's and
You're at the Clems.
go to Guri. All right, I sit in the chair.
He says, "Where are you going?" He gives the warning again.
Don't you know if, because at some point Clems was teleporting people to random locations? Do you know?
Well, I can survive, so hopefully you guys will be able to.
Of course.
The universe is making me run out of fucks really, really quickly.
It's not me.
No.
Well, we
He
can
sits
try.
down. "Where you going back to?" To, says Clem.
Guri.
"Them as well?"
Yes.
Yep, I sit down as well.
Yana, do you sit down? Okay.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
comes over and he puts hot towels on each of your faces, and Chris, and only Chris, and no, nobody can support. Roll a d10 and may God have mercy on your souls.
Let's hope we don't drown.
7. Got it. Right. The hot towels are taken off. You're definitely not in Guri. You see modern day cars and stuff drive by. Let's see. I believe that either Yana or Chris probably will eventually realize you're in St. Louis. "Shave?" says Clem. He twitches a bit with the straight razor in his hand.
I'm good, thank you. As I stand up.
He looks at the others. "Shave?
No.
Shave?"
So we're going to just keep channel changing till we get to Guri? Because there's definitely nothing, and I can't think of anything that wouldn't be high tech that would enable us to do what we need to do underwater.
Yeah. Probably. How does, like, if we teleport to the underwater one by accident?
Then you guys drown.
Yeah.
He
I don't like
just smiles.
No, well then we would quickly go to the next one, like we would
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah.
No?
We
All
can
right.
try.
I'm gonna go get a snack.
He's all stressed out. Good deal. All right. What do you guys want to do now?
Well, so
Sorry.
that's okay.
Poor Chris.
The devilishness.
It's fun when you set up stuff and everybody's like, because everybody knows scuba is eventually important, but there's a lot of stuff that everybody's working on. That's the best thing.
Yeah.
If there's only 10 skills and you didn't have one of those 10, then people would definitely give you shit. But there's hundreds of skills.
Yeah. Well,
Look out the window. So where are we?
Looks like modern day. Cars are driving around, people are walking around like little Rory B. Calhouns on their hind legs and everything.
I don't think I was here before.
Really?
You're in St. Louis? I was in Sherman.
Yep,
I think.
it's same zone, different town.
Yeah.
So you definitely recognize the tech level and stuff like that.
Well, it's like, it's just another place. You know these places.
I'll look around. Is there a computer in here anywhere?
Inside the barber shop? No.
Yeah.
We can go to a cafe. Do you have money? I mean,
No,
steal.
I don't think I have any money. I don't know. Did I start with any? Otherwise, I have none. So. Mhm.
No, nothing costs money in Burlington. No need to have money.
Mhm.
Cool, huh?
Why do you need a computer?
I just had an idea.
Ooh.
What I
Well, if we're looking for scuba gear, why don't we just like order it from Amazon?
well, if we don't know how to use the scuba gear,
Well, there is that, but
but what do you want to drown?
yeah, I have no idea how to use it either. I didn't, like,
So like, it's not very helpful. Like, getting the scuba gear would be helpful if you knew how to use it.
hmm. No, maybe we can find a local teacher.
I don't think it works like that. I think it takes a long time to learn how to do it.
Yeah, probably.
So like, it wouldn't really help us now.
Hmm.
Do you want to? What do you think about alcohol?
It's alcohol.
Do you want to like drink?
Budweiser, king of shitty beers. I like alcohol. I don't drink it very often.
Yeah, I think you should drink some.
No, I'm not that. I said I only drink every once in a very great while. It's just not something I like to do that often.
Mm,
But every now and then I get the taste for it.
interesting. Okay. So what do you want to do now?
I honestly have no idea. I'm still kind of wandering around, lost in this different places, going from place to place.
Yeah. Next
What
one.
do you want to do?
Drink.
No. Why don't we go to a bar then?
Do you have money?
Nope.
Will you get me some money?
You get me a computer, I can try.
You will get me money when I get you computer?
Yeah, if I can get a computer to use, I can try to hack it and see if I can hack into some account or something.
Oh wow. How would you do that? Do you have like an account here or?
No, I would just find a random one and break into it.
Yeah, but how would you get the money from it actually?
Well, we can go to the bank and transfer the funds that I hack into an account, and then you can withdraw it.
That doesn't sound dangerous at all.
No, I didn't say it wasn't dangerous. I said I could do it. Maybe.
But you do it. I will stay here and wait for you.
No, I'm going to wait and see what the doc says.
You don't have to like wait on him for everything. It would be actually a relief for him if you do something on your own without like really needing his help with everything.
I didn't say I needed his help with everything. I just don't want to be the one that wanders off. I like to keep people together.
Right. But he's not here now, so we need to do something anyway.
Well, we have to do something that we can do something that's nearby. I'll take a step out the front door and look around. What kind of businesses are nearby?
Various stuff in the city.
Okay, anything particular grab my
Nah,
attention?
not really. I mean, just normal businesses you'd find. You can pretty much find anything in the city if you wander around far enough.
Yeah, but I'm talking about literally within a couple doors down in either direction or across
Coffee
the street.
shop. newspaper stand.
Mm-hmm.
A key making shop. No.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm just looking around just to get ideas. Mm-hmm.
I might be going to Prague soon.
Mm.
Oh no!
Apparently, their Czech Airlines is going to have flights from Odessa to Prague starting May 24th, maybe. I don't know why they would do that, but if they do, then I am going.
Yeah.
There you go. You can check that off your list.
Oh, I've been to Prague. I lived there for like a month.
Oh, I figured.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the borders are open now here, so you could come, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
But
Yeah.
I would check the like the recent like the website of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or something, or well, just I don't know what, just some website, because the borders were closed up until recently, so I would just check it to be sure before buying any flights.
Yeah, I think Prague would be a neat place to visit.
Prague
A
is
neat old.
It's a pain in the ass because they do a lot of fucking hills there. Jesus, a lot of hills. That's how everybody keeps in good shape. Horrible. Horrible hills. It says as early as on Czech Airlines, as early as 25 May.
So you will see, I guess.
You can already book June and later flights, but yeah. So I definitely want to get out of Odessa. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got it good here and life is cheap and all that stuff, but I'm worried about overstaying I have already overstayed my visa a bit. I don't want to overstay it anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll kick you out otherwise.
No, they suspended all the foreigners.
Well, I mean, when they reinstate things, if you stay too long, they will kick you out.
Well, yeah, no, they'll fine the shit out of you. Like $50 a day type bullshit fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
lovely.
yeah. So, yeah, if going to Prague is the next logical thing, then by God, I'm off to fucking Prague. Get to see Yana and have her chase me around. Of course, she's going to have one foot in a bear trap, otherwise she would catch me quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I was just imagining the stress Chris would go through if he came back and you had both left the barber shop and he didn't know where you were. He would lose the veins would burst and little blood would go psh, psh.
I was just thinking about it. Yeah.
Well, let's go get a coffee.
If you had any money, that would be great.
We don't have any money.
Yeah. Well, we can see how much a coffee is and we can beg on the streets for it.
Oh my God, that's a new law.
It'd give you a new skill to work up, panhandling.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you want to do something like I could draw portraits of people and for money on the street or something like that?
I have an idea. Ask Clem, is there a pawn shop anywhere near here?
He
Clem
goes,
doesn't.
and then static comes out. He goes, howdy, what can I do you for?
Just a second. I'll go ask the guy at the newsstand.
Oh yeah, he directs you. He's like, yeah, 2 blocks down and 1 over.
Oh, okay. You mind if I go back to the
He's like, I don't mind. What?
barbershop? Yeah, it's like go back to the barbershop and stick my head in. Do you mind if I take a short walk?
Are you still wearing a pistol on your hip? People
course,
are fucking staring at you big time, like.
But be careful of the police.
Yeah, well, I'll try to be stealthy.
Okay, this will end so bad.
Yeah, I don't recommend wearing a pistol around. You are feeling Like, even though you're in America, it's like definitely people are looking at this is before everybody started going, I want to be armed everywhere because I'm paranoid and insecure and
Mhm.
male.
Well, I can always take my pistol off and put it in my backpack.
Easier.
Since I took all the quarters out of my backpack and threw them away, my backpack
There
is
you go.
empty.
You
So.
stick your pistol in your empty backpack, you feel better.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm going to walk down 2 blocks and then over one to the
You
pawn
find it's just some pawn shop. There's a little old lady who runs the place, and she goes, "Hello, are you buying or selling?"
shop.
Oh,
Selling.
what do you have?
I take out my pocket watch with the gold chain.
She looks at it and she's like, it's not worth a huge amount of family heirloom or cosplay, she says, looking at the way you're dressed.
Yeah, I'm going to a fancy dinner party
Oh,
tonight.
I see.
Some dress up there.
Give me a bargain roll to see how much you can get for this. She gives you $10 for it.
All right.
Cool.
And obviously, with my roll, I'm going to say sure.
All right.
Enough for coffee.
Yeah. You buy her coffee and bring it back, or I mean, hanging out in Clem's.
No, I'll grab her.
Okay.
First. I'll go back and see if he's busted any blood vessels
He's
yet.
Just standing there getting angrier and angrier.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's go get him a coffee. Come on, I got some money.
Coffee will help him.
It will or will not.
Did you buy me one?
No, I was going to say I was going to go over there. I got some money. Do you want to go? You want to come with me?
Yes.
You guys
Okay,
go across the street to get coffee and shit. Oh, please have him come back right now so I can be like, hey, you're alone in the coffee shop or in the barber shop.
Did you buy me a coffee?
Yeah, the coffee is
like?
only like $2 per for fairly fancy coffee. So, you know, you can get 3 coffees and have $4 left.
Mm-hmm.
When he hands me the cup, I just splash it on him.
Dodge.
Roll. You're a bit of a negative. You weren't really expecting that.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, so go for it at half, as being attacked by your coffee is not normally expected. She has a lot of pent-up anger and aggression, you're thinking.
That's under the dexterity,
That's right? Yeah, so dex at half. She's still got you a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ow, that wasn't very nice.
Don't do the thing with my nose again.
Well, fine. I won't buy anything anymore either. I take the 2 coffees and I head back to the barber shop.
That's your choice.
And once we're outside, I'll look at her and go, look.
What?
You don't like me? Fine. You don't have to deal with me. But if you do something like that again, I will put you over my knee and give you the worst spanking you've ever had in your life.
I will cut your head off.
Oh, you can try. I was taking martial arts when your parents were still trying to figure out what kissing was.
You have no idea who my parents were. You're like shitty insults.
Well, I'm looking at a teenager, and I'm in my 50s.
Well,
so you're almost young enough to be my granddaughter.
Things might be a little more complicated than they seem, okay? So just bear with it, okay?
Hey, I just said you've been warned.
You've been also warned.
Yeah, exactly. So now the warnings have gone both ways.
Yes. So let's respect each other mutually.
Fair enough.
You started this, by the way.
Right. Okay. I walk across the street with my cup of coffee, drinking coffee.
I walk on the other side of the street, just
Got it.
Where are we going? I yell over the street.
I'm going back to the barber shop.
Sigh.
So I don't say anything. I just go to the barber shop.
Okay.
There you go, Yana. This is, since it's a new term for you, near the just under the fumble deck.
Where is it?
Boop. B-O-O-P. Boop. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't like sitting here waiting. Let's do something fun.
He looks at his $4
Well,
of
we
fun
got
left.
money.
Oh, by the way, do you know who? What's his name? What's his name? Hold on a minute. Do you know who John Hughes is?
Oh, he froze on us.
No.
We see you.
You froze up on us. We missed all
Do
that.
you know who John Hughes is?
It sounds familiar,
John.
but I don't know.
No.
Cool. Give me directors, your modern day director identification skill rolls.
That's a skill.
It is now. Everything's a skill.